It's a cold afternoon on the 21st of January 2025. What I will be talking about should look familiar to some of you who are watching right now, and this video also serves as a launch point for a new playlist to my channel, as I will also put any artwork reviews on their own playlist from now on, alongside the commentary videos playlist. There's nothing else that's on my mind, so let's get right to the video. So, this particular artwork was done by Alcid111 all the way back, starting on the 4th of March 2023. The idea is very straightforward. The first thing to know would be the background. I requested a simple background, and even the idea of a character holding a weapon from another game. This was one way I came up with a crossover idea. And yes, this idea of Azur Lane characters with Halo weapons did stem from the time in 2021 I made low effort memes featuring Essex on Halo maps. But the one good thing I tend to hear about drawing some Azur Lane characters, to draw the Essex class is actually pretty easy for many artists, and even though throughout official Azur Lane media we don't get much reference sheets disclosed on their capes at various angles, often only disclosed on how the capes look on characters at a front view. The capes you see on the Essex class is a consistent piece of clothing through their character designs, present on Essex, Shangri-La, Intrepid, Bunker Hill, and Ticonderoga. To go back on the lack of official media on character design information, there's one thing I never realized until now. The character design information regarding Intrepid's cape is shorter than that of her sisters, as evidenced by this illustration, which actually gives a better view and guess for any artists who would use this piece as a reference, because in comparison to Intrepid's default skin, it's hard to tell if her cape is shorter than others. And to return on the point about Alcid111, he has done a good job drawing Intrepid for this artwork, as he was able to do it on his first try. But this is a crossover artwork after all, so I would have to bring up the crossover aspect of this artwork. The gravity hammer you see Intrepid holding in her strong hands, it's the one from Halo 3, and why did I choose it? It was my favorite of the said weapons lineup, but if this is anything relevant, the first time I got into playing Halo, the idea of playing the game started in 2021, and as you might already guessed, I started on Halo 3 on the Master Chief Collection. So what about references to present when it came to ensuring the artist would draw the gravity hammer properly? This is something similar to what I brought up when I interviewed Warwrong. If something in Halo is popular, such as Master Chief, you can easily look up models for whatever you are looking for. So for the case of weapons, it would be the same thing, especially if you're looking for a variant from one of the games now available on the Master Chief collection. Something like the gravity hammer, there's going to be lots of models out there and screenshots if you are looking for references. But for many weapons in Halo, the one thing to factor in would be the fast size for just about all of the weapons, as you can see how the gravity hammer looks in size in comparison to Intrepid. That also brings up another thing. Even I still find it surprising looking back is how something like the gravity hammer was able to be drawn in such detail, even in respects to his level of artistic scale. On screen, you will see the textures present throughout the gravity hammer, just every aspect of the weapon, from the bottom all the way to the top where the blue lights are present. And now that I mentioned it, I think I answered a question statement I brought up with Warwrong when I interviewed him and asked him for his opinion on how difficult he thought it would be to draw stuff from Halo. But is there something that served as a precursor to the idea you presented to the artist? Yes, there is. It was a while ago again when I bothered to make those low effort memes featuring Essex on Halo maps. I did make this one edit of Intrepid's chibi form, which involved her donning an angry face while holding the gravity hammer from Halo 3, so that answers that question. Overall, I would have to rank the artwork he accomplished to be one of his best, and I do look forward to him improving his skills as an artist as time goes by. And for anyone wondering, yes, he is one of the artists I offered to interview, but with respect to his choice, he has declined the offer for now. To anything else I wanted to say, other than the fact it's cold outside, I do admit I didn't go into that much explanation to my previous and first video to this series of commentary videos, but it was also a good way to present something cool, so if you want to check it out, I will provide a card above for you to click, which is a video where I talk about an artwork done by Drawings Zero, which features Scarecrow from Girls Frontline and Essex from Ezra Lane. The link will also be in the description as well. And I also wanted to disclose, yes, Drawings Zero happens to be another artist who I also offered to interview, but of course I was declined on the offer, as I do understand he is quite busy with his talents in drawing. I also have a commentary video which features the first ever artwork I commissioned to him. As usual, there will be a card above for you to click, and the link will also be in the description. My name is Dragon Actual, and thanks for watching. See you next time.